Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving headfirst into 1971, specifically, what the heck happened that year to shape our world today. Buckle up, Buttercup, it's a wild ride.
1971? Sounds vintage. What's the big deal? Was there, a really bad hair day for the entire planet?
Oh, way more than bad hair. Think seismic shifts in the global economy, social upheaval, and the beginning of trends we're still grappling with today. We're talking the end of the Bretton Woods system, a massive change in the way money works globally.
The what now system? Sounds complicated.
Yeah, it was the gold standard, basically. The US dollar was pegged to gold, and other currencies were pegged to the dollar. Think of it like a really complicated Jenga tower. One wrong move, and the whole thing comes crashing down. And crash, it did.
So no more gold backing the dollar? That's a big deal. What were the consequences?
Huge consequences. Inflation soared, wage stagnation began, and inequality started to widen. The charts on the site show this clearly. A dramatic increase in the Gini coefficient, indicating growing income disparity.
Gini coefficient. Is that like a measure of how unevenly distributed the cake is?
Exactly. A bigger number means a more uneven distribution of wealth. And 1971 was a turning point. We also see changes in things like home prices, the stock market, PE ratios went wild, and even savings rates. It all seems interconnected, you know?
I see. Interesting. So it wasn't just about money, it was about everything else too? Like social changes?
Absolutely. The site shows changes in social structures too. Look at the shifts in family structures, the rise in dual-income households, and even changes in meat consumption. It all paints a picture of a society undergoing massive transformation.
Wow, it's almost like a domino effect. One thing changed, and then everything else followed. Did this have political consequences?
Oh, absolutely. The political landscape shifted dramatically. The site highlights the growing political polarization, increased federal debt, and even changes in incarceration rates. It's a fascinating look at how economic shifts can have far-reaching political consequences.
So basically, 1971 was a year of massive change, across the board. It's almost overwhelming.
It is. But that's what makes it so compelling. The site's images and data paint a vivid picture of a pivotal year, and the long-term consequences are still with us today. It's a reminder that seemingly small changes can have huge ripples across society. And, Hayek's quote about money and government, that's a whole other can of worms.
A whole other can of worms indeed. Thanks for shedding light on this fascinating and complex topic.
You're welcome. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Join us next time for more deep dives into the fascinating world of history and technology. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.